What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American Politics, back in with a new video. And people, I think it is fair to say Senator Oz incoming. That is right, folks. New polling data from a good pollster and Insider Advantage shows Mehmet Oz with a 3-point lead over John Fetterman. And this was pre-debate. Reminder, this was before the debate. This poll is conducted. Hopefully we get a poll after the debate, I should say hopefully this week sometime, or I should say next week, from Insider Advantage to see how big of a shift this was. But everybody, it appears Mehmet Oz is about to become the next senator of the great state of Pennsylvania. And before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below. Subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow that Twitter account in the description down below, and join the channel today. That is right, folks, for just 10 cents a day, you could join Real American Politics. Only 10 cents a day! That's a phenomenal deal, and I recommend you join, as it's only $36 a year. So I hope you join today, as it helps support the daily content. We all love the daily content on this channel. So join today. Alright, folks, let's get into it. So like I said in the intro, it appears that Mehmet Oz is about to become the next senator of the great state of Pennsylvania, and by a significant amount. Like I said in the intro, in the new Insider Advantage poll, Oz is up by 3 percentage points over Fetterman, and this was pre-debate. And you compare it to their last poll. Insider Advantage had a poll just a week prior. They had the race tied. Now Insider Advantage has it by Oz plus 3. So there is already a movement happening towards Oz even before the debate. The undecideds were finally deciding who they're going to vote for. And even before the debate, they're breaking for Oz. Now, Fetterman is still technically in the lead over Oz in the aggregate. But scroll down here and look at this. In the past couple of cycles, Republicans have been understated by 4.2% in the state of Pennsylvania 11 days prior to the election. That means, according to RCP, Oz is up by 3.9%. That is the largest amount this entire cycle in Pennsylvania. Larger than Toomey did twice. He won by twice. Remember, in 2016, Toomey won by around 1.5. This was doing places like Chester, winning Chester, doing good in a place like Bucks, doing good in a place like Montgomery, Delaware, etc. So what's going to be the map like? Is there a serious shot of a place like Montgomery potentially flipping? Delaware, maybe? I wouldn't go that far. I would not go that far to say, a place like Delaware is going to flip. But I could see the argument that it's going to get very close. And at this point, it appears Oz are going to crack 20, maybe 25% of Philly. That's what it looks like it's going to happen. He's going to run it up in Bucks. He's going to win Chester. I think a lot of people are starting to agree he's more than likely going to win Chester County. If he doesn't, it'll be very close. It'll be significantly closer than the presidential level. Now, one other county that I think everybody should focus on election night is Allegheny. This is where Pittsburgh is, and this is a fairly blue-collar area compared to Philly, right? Now, it's one of those areas that kind of trended for Trump, more so places like Westmoreland, Washington, and Beaver, the more burbs of Pittsburgh. They trended heavy Republican under Trump. Well, Allegheny kind of just sat there. It shifted a little bit Republican, but not as much as you would expect. There's a shot that Oz gets 45-46% of the vote Allegheny. If he's getting those margins in places like Allegheny, Chester, etc., he doesn't need to get dictator margins in the rural parts of state like Trump did in 2016 or 2020, like more than likely Mastriano's going to get. I can see a lot of these blood red counties, places like, Fulton County, Pennsylvania, maybe not 85% Oz, maybe like 76, 77% Oz. And it's just at this point it's a matter of how much Oz wins. And a lot of people are going to say, oh, but just because this is adjusted for a 3.9 victory, remember the presidential race? You go right here. Biden was at 1.2% the final aggregate. He won by 1.2%. That means the polling in Pennsylvania is accurate, and Fetterman's still in the lead. Well, that's ridiculous. First of all, the only reason that this aggregate was even correct was because of pollsters like Trafalgar, Insider Advantage, and Susquehanna, which I have some problems with. But if it wasn't for those three pollsters evening out, you would have Biden plus 5, Biden plus 4, and I guarantee you, Biden plus 7, Biden plus 6, plus 6, plus 6. So this crap that people are saying that, oh, well, the polling in 2020 was actually kind of accurate because of pollsters like Insider Advantage and Trafalgar, which, again, I have some problems with Trafalgar this cycle. But even then, you know what's a better comparison? 2016. This is the best comparison as it's apples to apples. Remember, this entire time, Toomey was down by 12, down by 6, down by 4, down by 5. Only one poll in the final week showed Toomey up, and that was Morning Call. And Harper, which is a Republican pollster, had the race tied. Outside of that, every other pollster had Toomey down by a significant amount. The fact that Oz is about to overtake Fetterman is a telltale sign they're in big trouble in Pennsylvania. Deep, deep, deep trouble in the state of Pennsylvania. And there's a shot that Oz wins by 4 to 5 points. We just got to see how the rest of polling goes this cycle. Now, a lot of people are going to ask about the governorship. Will this correlate to potentially a Mastriano surge? Maybe. Maybe. I know, that's kind of a lame answer. But we had seen some movement towards Mastriano in the past couple of weeks. Again, you look at the adjusted average. At 30 days prior to the election, Shapiro was up by 7.7 in the adjusted aggregate. Now it's more like 3.5. I think if Oz wins by like 5 points, Mastriano has a serious shot. Yes, Pennsylvania has some ticket splitting, but it's not going to have that big of a ticket split where it's like a 6, 7, 8, 9, potentially 10-point ticket split. It just won't. Sure, it'll have a bigger one than, other states like Arizona, but it's not going to have the biggest possible ticket split. And here's the thing, though, you look at a lot of these polls in Pennsylvania. Reminder that a place like, Delaware County, they're voting for Shapiro, but they're also voting for Oz. They're decided. These remaining undecided voters in Pennsylvania, they're going to be Republican favorable. They're white, without college grads, and they're older. How do you think they're going to vote? So I think if Oz does run up by 5 to 6 points, Mastriano has a serious shot, especially with a lot of these undecideds going to be more Republican favorable voters. But we just got to see. Anyways, folks, I hope you enjoyed this quick video, quick update on the state of Pennsylvania. It appears Oz is going to win by a substantial amount, and it appears that Mastriano, if Oz can win by 5 to 6 points, there's a shot Mastriano wins. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Godspeed to all of you.